But we stay here as long as we want.
You're the best.
All right, Clemson women's basketball head coach Shawn Poppie and Mia Moore are available for questions. Before we start, Mia Moore's back-to-back 30-point performances are the first, at least since the Barbara Kennedy-Dixon era. Working to confirm more on that. But Coach, if you want to start with an opening statement.
We won. That was not the prettiest of performances in the sense of totality, but I think we showed a lot of grit, a lot of toughness, and ultimately found a way. Obviously, Mia was spectacular, giving us, we needed all 31 of hers, and she had a bunch of turnovers early, and then did not turn it over as the game went on. But a lot of different things. Hadley comes in, I think, in the overtimes, and we're going offense, defense. I thought she gave us a huge spark defensively. For her not to even have a field goal and be plus 13, I mean, it is, again, there's some performances there that just willed us to win. Hats off to Georgia Tech. It's the best 11 and 15 team in the country. Got to be. They just grit, tough, and make it very, very competitive. So very happy that we get out of here with a win. We're going to have to find a way to get a little rest tomorrow as we have another really big one on Sunday at Syracuse.
Coach, you held Georgia Tech scoreless in the final 3.5 minutes. Just what do you feel like you got or looks like?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I was just mentioning with Hadley. I mean, we were going offense for defense there. But again, it's just kind of our team. If I'm not mistaken, we're down 4 and D goes to the free throw line and has 2 and misses both. A lot of teams fold right there, right? You're tired. It's been tough. And it's almost like that could have been the last straw, and you just fold and game's over. Instead, all right, we tightened it up even more defensively, made some big plays down the stretch to allow us to get out offensively. And so ultimately, just enough stops to win. We had a lot of stretches that way all night. I mean, to play through double overtime and hold them to 65 means there wasn't great offense on either ends for spurts. But definitely last 3.5, I thought we really, really locked in.
Mia, back-to-back 30-point performances. You're able to one-up your career high after setting your career high last time out. Do you feel like something's flipped for you as far as the switch goes, or what's been up the last 2 games?
I mean, I feel like when you see the ball going in the basket, it's a confidence booster, but it just goes back to the family that we've built. They're just always telling me to always remember who you are at the end of the day and just show up.
10 of 14 from the free throw line tonight, and feels like you take a lot of contact every game and have been playing through some injury issues as well. What just kind of inspires you to keep going for your team and keep getting back up every time you get knocked to the floor?
Yeah, I get pretty banged up for sure, but we have a good training staff. Eric makes sure that I get in for treatment and everything, so I feel like the next day we're not going to do too much on our body, so they're really good with that, but just the treatment that we get is incredible. And so, yeah, it just makes it's easy for me to keep going when you have people like that around you.
She's better when she's hurt.
Mia, I think you had 25 of your 31 after halftime. How do you shake off what is a pretty tough start shooting-wise and come out and ball like that in the second half?
Yeah. I just really wanted to win today. It was definitely a revenge game for us, so I was just doing any and everything that I could to come out with a W.
In the moment, do you feel like I'm putting up a 30-piece right now?
No, I really didn't know until I went over to the broadcasters and they told me.
I had no idea either.
Yeah, I was just playing.
This can be for the both of y'all. For Rachel to start the game 2 of 12 and still have the confidence to take what inevitably was the game-winning shot, what did that mean to see her have that go through the hoop, and then just one of the fellow seniors, Mia, stepping up in such a big moment?
Yeah, I mean, my staff kept wanting to know that obviously she's playing 33 minutes and, didn't have a great game, but the kid's a winner. All right, and they kept asking, you want to, sub? No, I don't. She's going to stay in there. She's going to make a big play. And she did. All right, she did. She's just a winner, a competitor, and did on both ends, right? Makes that shot, but also gets a stop on the other end by a little stab in a gap that ultimately, wins us the game. And I think that's what's special about this team is there's a lot of them little moments, right? Mia has 31 and has a lot of really good things, but as bad as Rachel felt like she played, she made 2 winning plays that allow us to celebrate today.
Coach, just 4 games left in the regular season. What can this do to propel y'all as y'all make a push for March?
Yeah, I mean, we're an NCAA tournament team, so make sure we write that down, right? Send it out to any media outlet you see. It gets to that point of the season where now it's, it's question mark. Who's on the bubble? We are an NCAA tournament team, and now we got 4 games left to prove it. We get a chance to go to a really good Syracuse team, and it's a team that's in the tournament currently with obviously bracketology, and it's 1-game season from here on out, and you get 4 opportunities, and the next one just happens to be at Syracuse. We don't have to be perfect, I don't think, down the stretch because of the competition that we have left on our schedule, but you get one Sunday and you'll leave a big mark to get your name called here in whatever that is, 3 or 4 weeks. And there's other things too. I mean, you're tied. I think we're in 7th now. They're sitting right above you. So there's a lot to play for, not only for getting your name called for March Madness, but also when you get to the ACC tournament. This game specifically, as we head into Syracuse, will play a big piece of that.
To that point, Shawn, I think this is just the 3rd time since 2002 that you guys have won 9 ACC games. Those previous 2 teams made the NCAA tournament. What are you proudest of what you guys have been able to accomplish so far this year?
Yeah, it's this group is so much fun. They're really good kids. They work their butts off. They don't have any attitude problems. They literally just want to win. And to me, that's the most fun when you get a group that's showing up every day. They want to be coached good or bad. They want to be told the truth. And then a group that rallies around one another is a lot of fun to coach. And so to me, it's more so I'm proud of they get to reap the rewards of doing it the right way to get us to 9. And I think he mentioned if we get to 10, it's first time in 21 years or something crazy. 25 years. But we don't want to get caught up in that. Right, we're going to get caught up. We want to get caught up in making sure our name gets called when it deserves to get called here in about a month. And so for that is you take it game by game, right? And so our only focus here on out is Syracuse.
All right, thank you guys for the time.
Go Tigers! I appreciate y'all being here. It's late. Write it now. Tigers are a tournament team.